and these are the supplies I need. You can sew, or you can use sticky dots or some sort of glue. I'm using a hot glue gun, and I have my extra sticks right here. And then you need your scissors to cut it out. And I'm using something to trace, but you may be able to find somehow to trace it online, like find a pattern to use. And you're going to usually I'm going to use red felt, but you can use whatever kinds you want. Or you can just draw it. So I'm going to trace it. I'm going to make it a little bigger than this one. There we go. Okay, so I traced it. I think it looks pretty good. So I'm cutting it a little further so that I don't get the actual Sharpie on the stocking. So I cut it out, and you should have 2 equal pieces. And now, well, they should be at least a little equal. And then you get your white, and of course you need the front and back. So I actually don't know how to trace this. So I'm going to trace around this way and like move it a little and trace through that way. I'm gonna try that, see if that works. But I'm gonna double it so that you get it. And I'm gonna move it toward the side so that you won't get little. So I am making a scalloped edging around it, so it kind of looks like this, but similar. It's not gonna be super good. Now I need to cut it out, which is gonna be hard. Oh, forgot, not these scissors. So I decided to use cloth scissors because these scissors don't really work with it. So I'm using my mom's cloth scissors. So my mom cut it to make it look a little more like a stocking because I'm not very good with this, with that. Anyway, and she made the white exactly even. So now I'm going to glue it, but if you're using a hot glue gun, you need to be very careful because it is very hot and I have burned myself numerous times. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it. Okay, there we go. So I need to glue around the edge very carefully, but just enough so that it'll be able to stick. And I also forgot to mention, but always have parents' supervision when you're using a tool like this. And I'm not sure what other kind of glue you could use. Maybe you could use craft glue or maybe felt glue for it to stick. You just have to be very careful with this because it is very hot. So now I need to let that dry and then we'll glue these on. So we've finished drying. The cool thing about hot glue guns is that they dry very fast. So you need to put this on. And remember not to glue it right there because that's where the stocking opens. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to put this on. And I'm going to push it down very little so that I don't burn my fingers. And then I'm going to wait for it to dry just a little longer. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to cut off the edges. So I am starting to put on this piece, and on the other side, I cut off a little bit of excess. Like you can see here that there's a little bit that's coming off the edge. So I'm going to carefully cut that a little. Not too much that it kind of hurt it. So there we go. Just gotta be careful with the glue, and it still is a little hot. You can feel it through the felt a little. So you've pretty much got your stocking done. If you want to like make it an ornament or something, you can get a little piece of felt, glue it in there like a hook, hang it on the tree, or you can just use this for whatever you want, decoration. You could do anything with it. I think it's really cute, and I'm making this for my doll. I actually got this one, and I made this one. You can see the differences. Like this felt is different, and this one actually has a hook. I think this felt is a little like not as thick. This one is really thick. So we copied it off this, but if you don't have another one, you can always use a pattern off Google, or you can find another YouTube video that you can use, because YouTube is very helpful nowadays. So that's all for today, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye, and have a Merry Christmas. Bye.